welcome everyone. I'm sitting here with two world-class body language experts and inspiring filmmakers, Patrick and Kasia Wysowski. And they are here on a mission to show us how we can make an impact in the world. Welcome to the show.
We're mentors, we're teachers, movie makers, and we show on screen how transformation actually happens.
The world today, it's in a state of disarray. There's religious intolerance, there's violence, there are interest in elections, there are child soldiers, there are people being murdered for no senseless reason.
And what's going on in the world on a global level, that actually comes down to individuals and how individuals communicate with each other.
We don't communicate. This is the problem, actually.
Humanity is in desperate need for a communication upgrade. We're looking for persons who make a difference in the world, or at least are planning to. And they will be supported by experts in communication for 1 year. Ready?
Ready.
Alright, we're looking for 3 persons to go through a total makeover. We're going to ask you a set of questions, and the aim is that you answer with maximum 3 words.
Oh, okay.
Ready?
Yes. What is your challenge? Communicating.
Just to take the next step.
Life.
If I understand, you have 3 people that you're following, and you're going to help them with their communication challenges. In your experience, what kind of challenges have you noticed with people when it comes to communication? Hello.
Hey, Sam.
Good morning. How's it going?
There are lots of CEOs, company founders that have amazing products that can save the world, save persons. Still, they're stuck in their own beliefs and their own challenges.
Stan? The accountant is here.
Okay, just be right there. Thanks.
Okay.
They don't know how to communicate with clients or partners, which makes that they don't make a big impact in the world.
Those people who would like to become entrepreneurs, they have an amazing idea, but they don't know how to do it. They are stuck in the way of thinking. They are stuck because they don't know people who could support them.
Persons who have like the burning desire to become an inspirational, motivational speaker. But when they get on stage, they get a blackout. They're nervous, they're so stressed that they just stumble over their words. Still, they have a very big positive mission, but they don't know how to get it out there. What if they learn the tools and the possibilities to communicate much more effectively? All those ideas, all those dreams, all those possibilities could change the world completely. That's why we're on a mission to bring humanity back together and have every single person discover their superpowers so they can make a bigger impact in the world. The first client that we selected is Megan Willett, and we will help her to go on a total communication makeover. Megan has a long way to go because she lives on the couch of a friend. She has the idea of starting her own business named Global Karma Network, but she didn't register her business yet, she doesn't have a website, she doesn't have product to sell, she just has the idea. Megan has a long way to go because right now she doesn't have any money at all to even start the business. What I saw in you just right now is the micro-expression of contempt, superiority, one of your lip corners going upward. And
Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't even realize. Was that so contempt?
you think that Megan doesn't have big chances to make it.
My concern is if you have the right coaches to help Megan get there.
So why we are here, Megan?
I have a business plan here. It is about an online platform that will help people live better lives, and I would like to share my business idea with you.
Sure. Is this your book or a business plan?
It's my business plan.
Is it?
Her aim is to improve her communication so she can start a business, so she can impact the world with it.
So how did the idea of Global Karma Network come about?
I wanted other souls, conscious souls, to kind of congregate and gather and help each other. So it came from a dream, and it came from just me following that dream. I couldn't do anything about it. I just couldn't build it and create it, launch it, not by myself.
How did your couch surfing start?
Well, in 2014, my car got repossessed because I wasn't able to get a job quick enough, and I didn't know what to do. But my friend Sam, he said, look, you can stay with me. You can stay at my house. And so I did. I'm really thankful for that opportunity, to have that place. It allowed me to stay here in LA.
Yeah.
But who can live in that situation, I'm a grown woman. I don't want to live on someone's sofa. I bought my own home at 27 years of age. Here I am now, and I'm sleeping on someone's sofa?
Yeah.
Come on. So I wanted just to get the out of that place as quickly as I could, no matter what.
Good afternoon. My name is Didi Wong, and I'm here to talk to you about how to raise 4 naughty children. Jean-Pierre, are you listening to me? Dion. Good afternoon, my children. Your mommy is giving a presentation. Hello? Can you please shut off your iPads? All of you? Okay, you're not allowed to come to the stage.
The second person that we selected is Didi Wong.
Okay, so mommy is really lost for words right now because you're not listening to me.
Didi wants to become a motivational speaker, and her aim is to inspire the world with her message. But she never has spoken on stage in front of a big audience.
The problem she has is that she's really freaking out when she's on stage.
I'm a girl from Hong Kong. I decided to live in America, defying all odds, becoming this motivational speaker. I want to step on that stage and tell millions of people that I had this opportunity and took it, and inspire the whole world to grasp at whatever comes their way. With this journey of becoming a motivational speaker, I channel my mother. My mother is ultimately the reason why I feel like I have something inside me that I must share with the world. She would tell me, why is your hair like that? Why you look so ugly? Why? She even told me after 1 week of giving birth to twins, why do you have a belly? And those things hurt. She's always picking on me, but in a way, she is really my motivator, and I want to make her proud, So I hope she is proud of me, even at 40 years old, as a woman who is successful, with my businesses and my 4 children and a happy marriage, and I'm still worried about how my mother might think of me.
And throughout the year, we're going to see how she overcomes that fear and does inspire people actually. Okay, all right. Who's the lucky number 3?
The third client is Stan DeLand. Stan is a former Marine officer and he fought in Iraq.
Underlying intent of the Marine Corps and of the military is basically to kill people. And I just didn't want to keep doing that.
He discovered homeopathy. He created his own company 9 years ago, but hasn't made any profit yet.
I've been doing this for 9 years, not making money. I am causing that to happen. I don't think that I want to make money. Seeing money binds the whole thing together. And I think there's part of my psyche that just does not want to participate in that and thinks that somehow it will make what I'm doing less pure.
So tell me a bit about the business.
Business is a homeopathic business. We sell products to natural grocery stores mostly. Stuff that helps for everyday conditions. Whatever resistance I have in my system, I have not turned a profit.
And you don't sell enough product right now. So is that okay?
So today your total is going to be $10.96. Go ahead and enter the card, sir.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm sorry, but your card has actually been declined. Is there any other form of payment that you would have?
No, there's not.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, man.
Stan, that captain is here.
So this shows a pretty significant loss for 2016.
Yes.
I mean, your sales are limited. So it looks to me like you need at least a 25% increase in sales. Looking at this right now, just to break even.
Yeah.
Maybe more, maybe 30%.
Hi, Stan. Welcome. Great to see you here.
Great to see you too. Good to be here. How many loans have I gotten from you now? About 4 or 5?
Some of them have been investments, and then there have been 3 loans, or there will be 3 loans.
3 loans. So if I were to come back and say, can I have more money? Well, you would just say yes?
I just keep saying, I love you, I believe in you. Now keep going in whatever direction you feel called, and obviously this is a calling for you.
This one last time, this $150,000 loan, I thank you very much, and I'm extremely blessed to get to receive that from you, so thank you.
To make an impact, one needs superpowers. And there are 5 superpowers that are really important to cover. The first superpower is about emo vision. It's being able to read micro-expressions and body language.
This is the superpower that all babies have. Because body language is our first language. How do we communicate with other people when we are born? We need to read the signs. We need to learn the language of other people based on their faces, on their body language, on their emotions. And this is how we know whether the situation is safe or not.
So body language is our first language. We forget that we know how to read body language as we grow older. And you're saying that we can tap back into that?
Yes.
Including in the first superpower, we have something that we're very enthusiastic about, micro-expressions. Those very tiny facial movements that are shorter than half a second.
And the eyes or the face, the lips or...
Yes, so they are the movements of the muscles around the eyes, around the nose, around the mouth. Those are the signs, and they are universal. In every culture, you will see anger or sadness or fear in exactly the same way.
Right, come and join us.
Okay.
Maybe you can sit over here, Megan there, Stan, come and join us here.
Today, you'll discover the truth.
And you'll discover the superpower of reading micro-expressions.
You'll discover the truth about your clients, about your business partners, about your relationships, because you will be able to read what's really happening with them, reading their faces. So there's no turning back. Are you ready?
Yes. So let's get started. All right. And we saw something moving.
The lips.
Try again.
Oh my goodness.
Your score is 0%. Your score is 0%.
Yes! I'm so happy I am not the only one. Yes! I know
That was so difficult.
I didn't even finish.
Oh my
thank you so much.
gosh.
Thank you. This is hard, you guys.
Who designed this?
I'm glad to be learning this stuff because
That Asian guy, did you see the Asian guy?
yeah, what did he do? Nothing. I thought the screen was on pause.
I put neutral,
Yep.
but then it's not right, and it went.
Keep exercising.
All right.
All right.
61%.
I'm getting close.
Good.
I enjoyed it.
What we're going to do is to exercise in real life. What it means is that you're going to approach strangers in just a moment. They don't speak at all. Only you speak. And you need to find out what their preferences are on holiday, sports, food, hobbies, just from their facial expressions and body language.
My name is Stan.
Hi, Stan. I'm Kia.
Very nice to meet you.
Good to meet you as well.
So we're doing some work with nonverbal communication and recognizing people's emotions and stuff, and being able to communicate from a better place that way. So this is a very beginning exercise that, if you don't mind undergoing, I'd really appreciate it. Some people really enjoy team sports. Like they get into playing team sports. Other folks like to, I don't know, they just like to go out by themselves and kind of be alone, and maybe they do yoga or something like that by themselves. So as far as sports go, I think that you probably like to play and watch team sports the most.
Can I talk now?
You're allowed to talk
Yes, I love team sports.
now. Okay.
All right. So vacations. Everyone likes to go on vacations, right? Some people like to go to the beach, maybe Fiji, right? Get out on the water and the beach and lay out. No technology, right? In the sun, basking. Other people like to go to the mountains, and they like to go skiing and be out in a hot tub under the stars at night in the freezing cold, but in a hot tub. So I think based on your reaction to the beaches, it sounds like you're a beach woman. Like you'd like to.
Such a beach.
You're a Fiji type of person.
I am.
All right.
I would suggest maybe going to an Indian restaurant where the flavors are very powerful, spicy, rich. And then the second one I would choose. I definitely know that you do not like Indian food, or you're not interested in that one.
Well, I lived in India for a long time. I lived in Japan for a while.
Oh my goodness.
I love Indian food.
Oh my God, I got it all wrong.
Hey, not to worry, but great try.
Okay, well, thank you very much for your time. I'm glad I'm doing it wrong, because that's why I need to practice. Thank you very much. So, Mommy.
Huh?
I'm talking to you.
Okay.
Preparing for this talk has been extremely difficult for me because we never really talk like this. Right?
Strange.
I hope you know, Mommy, that the reason that I've decided to become a motivational speaker, which means that I'm going to stand on stage, the only reason that it came to me in my life is because of you. I think I'm good enough to go out there and actually have a really strong message to send to the world and help people be better.
Well, I hope you help a lot of people. That's good. And if you can do that, that's very good.
My wish for us in the future is to have more conversations like this and not so much about how my hair is and how much makeup I've got on, that I look ugly, or, just those things don't matter,
It matters. I have to tell you the truth about yourself, which nobody would.
But that's your truth. That's that's your perspective.
No, I don't think so.
All my life you say I'm not the smart one, I'm not the smart one, I'm not the smart one, until it took me not to have to live in Hong Kong so that I don't have to listen to, you're the dumb one, you're the dumb one, you're the dumb one. If you say it enough, the daughter or the son would believe it.
This is how I am. Mm-hmm. So I'm not going to change. But you should know that I am proud of you. So in some ways, not 100%, but 95%. And you still can change.
You've had this limiting belief that you have to make your parents proud for ever since you were learning how to speak. And so however many decades, however many years back that was, what's that cost you?
My life.
How is that affecting your speaking abilities?
Oh, it's gonna limit me completely.
Yeah. And if you were to again tap into intuition and ask yourself for a specific dollar amount that limiting belief is costing you every year, what number comes to you?
Millions.
Yeah. It's an expensive belief, isn't it?
Yes.
Are you willing and ready to change it?
Yes.
Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose. I invite you to see your parents as their greatest and highest selves, floating up above your timeline and meeting you in the air. And speaking as if you were your parents collectively, as their greatest and highest selves to you, knowing everything that you've struggled with, having heard everything that we've done so far. Speaking out loud as if you were their greatest and highest selves, speak the message that they would deliver to you.
Dee, Mommy and Daddy, I'm so proud of you.
Megan, what is it you want to come out of this work?
I would like to remove the blocks that are beyond my knowledge, subconscious.
And the blocks are showing up how?
Self-sabotaging ways, in like hiding, escapism, self-medicating with marijuana. I've, for about 3.5 years, drank pretty heavily. Well, not heavily, but I drank often.
Your perception that those behaviors are stopping you from doing what?
Living my purpose, succeeding, vibrating high, right? Attracting, like vibrating at like love, vibrating at like wealth, vibrating abundance, prosperity. I feel like I keep myself down here.
You've probably had situations, I would curious whether that's true, where you felt you didn't have any support in life, where you felt abandoned by people, where you felt all alone.
Absolutely. My father left our family completely, just left us, my mother, my brother, and I. We left California, moved back to Buffalo. I've been entrepreneurial my whole life since I was 8. And every time I was starting a business, I never seemed to have the support. I never seemed to have other people to work with. I still feel that way right now with Global Karma Network, that I don't have the support. Even though I have people that I've met that are really in favor of being a part of this, I feel alone. I feel...
Don't get the support.
Correct.
We take it on as children because we need to protect ourselves. Yeah, and so at some point in time, when I hear you made a decision that you're alone, that you're the one who needs to take care of stuff. Can you see that play out in your life, in your jobs that you had?
Yes, I turned down management positions. I didn't want to take care of other people. Just take care of myself.
Yeah, so this decision, I'm alone, I'm abandoned, is running your life.
I feel that.
Has been running your life, and it will continue running your life if you don't change this.
The second superpower is about adopting a super mindset.
So the super mindset is the best version of yourself when you feel really in tune with yourself. It's even more than just a confident mindset. It's a mindset when you really know who you are, because you feel connection. There's no wall between you and the world. And this is the mindset you need in order to connect with people. Because if you start connecting, not knowing who you are and what you want, you will get a mixed answer.
Yeah.
It is based on the projections, the limiting beliefs, the emotions, the context.
So Megan, how do you feel right now?
I have felt a lot of fear that I'm not going to be able to bring this project to fruition and to be able to find my team of mentors and co-creators and investors. So it's been a major part of my life. Almost a quarter of my life has been in fear wrapped around this project.
When do you feel fearful?
Pitching to investors.
Why? Why?
Because trying to summarize in a nutshell, whether it's a 1 sentence or 3 sentences, what Global Karma Network is, has been the hardest thing.
Where does the fear stem from?
You mean speaking with investors?
Why?
Because they hold the key to money to invest to bring this to life.
They hold the key to money to invest to bring this to life. That's what's holding you back. I'll tell you what. We will, let's do this. Here. Okay. You have money.
Okay.
Now what? Now what's stopping it?
More money to launch my business.
Here's the point. Okay. Have you ever had a dream that felt real to you?
Yeah.
So the difference between a dream and reality is what?
Perception.
If you can dream it, you can become it. If you want it, you will become it. Do you want it?
I want it.
Become it.
So you and investors have put $2 million into your business, and after 9 years, is it? You haven't turned a profit. That's why you're here.
Not sure that's the only reason I'm here, but surface level, that's why I'm here.
Okay, so we always think we want more money or we want to have our business grow. But really what we want to do is make a bigger impact.
Well, I mean, first things first, I want to get out of the red and be able to pay for my life.
Because you're not even paying yourself a salary, right?
No.
If you keep sabotaging your success, and if you keep holding yourself back from being the true man you are meant to become, then there are all these people, millions of people in the world who don't benefit from your company.
Testing 1, 2, 3. So we all want to reach out and touch the world.
No. I would, just being in social situations, I would basically have panic attacks and start to sweat a lot. And when that happened, I basically would shut down as far as my ability to just be open and expressive and be able to fully communicate what I was trying to say.
Everyone tells me you got to do marketing. That's all I'm saying. Is everyone's telling you got to do marketing? No one knows about these products really.
How much clarity do you have about why marketing is important?
I have a reasonable amount of clarity about why people do it.
Why people do it?
Yeah, people are greedy. They want to make money. They give people a message, and it drives sales. That's a negative way to look at why people market. I think that's why a lot of people do it. It's how to sell their products so they can make money.
And you don't want that perspective of marketing?
I'd prefer not to.
So what perspective would you like to have?
That it's an uplifting, that it can be done in a way that's aspirational and uplifting to people and good for everyone. I don't know. That sounds kind of corny, but...
Stan, sell me your product.
Sell you this product?
Yeah, sell me your product.
Okay. So this is a homeopathic remedy. This is the product that I took actually before I started this company. Customers, there's a lot of needs that people have. Some people have trouble sleeping. Some people have trouble with their skin. This is about sort of releasing the subconscious, unconscious material that no longer serves.
Are you still listening, Kasia?
There was something about some material.
Material?
Yeah, we'll need to work on the presentation of your product.
Okay.
Are you curious how customers perceive you?
Yes, I am.
Let's review together. What you're doing here, that's pressing your lips. It's not a good sign because it's controlled anger.
No, I feel put on the spot and told to sell something, so I'm like, that's probably right about that. Social media, why are you making us dumber? Why are we falling for it? What's wrong with you? Social media, go f*** yourself.
If I don't know about your product, the first step is yours, to make me aware that it exists. For that, you need social media.
I just don't think social media is the best. I don't think for me, I'm the right person to be doing a bunch of social media stuff. If you're just spouting off on Facebook Live, you've already kind of just cheapened the whole thing, in my opinion.
And I'm hearing you being resistant to even sending that message out, or at least recording something that you might use to send that message out.
Well, can you see that it's not that simple for me?
I can see that you're struggling with it, but I don't know why. So what do you want?
Just to be in the moment to be really in integrity.
Can you be in integrity and record a message that connects?
Yeah, at some point.
Can I challenge you to do it now?
Hey everybody. So today I'm going to talk to you about a process that I'm going through. For 10 years I have been doing this thing that I feel called to do, and like work harder, just work my ass off, and somehow I've managed to kind of have revenue and spend go up in lockstep in the kind of wrong direction. Like, the spend is always more than the revenue. Sometimes it's simple for businesses. They got to do this one thing or two things, and it's, oh yeah, we fixed it. It's not so simple. For me, it is a mindset.
And if you want to communicate love and connection and have an ask, an invitation, you want to get rid of the word but. Because what happens is their ears go resistant and they don't even listen to you. They go inside, and while you're talking, they're planning what they're going to say in the next step. So it's counterproductive. All right, who in the room thinks you might have some serious mismatch in you? Okay? How does that affect your world?
Yes, but I'm also a contrarian.
Okay, and did you pick up on the yes, but?
Yes.
And the interesting thing is you probably didn't mean anything by it. You were juxtaposing. Just re-juxtapose. Let me hear that again with, yeah, I am.
Yeah, I am, and I'm okay with it.
Yeah, and it's not just about you, it's what is the impact on others. E equals Q times A. Acceptance is saying and doing.
I get it. Thank you.
That, to answer your question, is the only time and that's 0.01% of the time.
I understand you have a business to pitch. I have brought 2 fellow investors here so we can help you out.
I'm going to bring a platform together, people, an online and an offline community, and we're going to incentivize people for doing good things.
Just visualize that for us. Does this look like a technology platform or a marketplace?
It is. There is a technology platform. There's an app with a mobile app and a web app that will be the user interface, and it's also going to have a marketplace as well, where we'll be selling products and services and curriculum to folks that are looking to change their lives.
You're doing a social media platform.
Absolutely.
You're doing a social media. There's a million social media platforms out there. What is your distinction? How are we going to monetize this thing? And what is your differentiator?
I don't even know what to say, for the love of God. I told you I didn't know what to say with this. Ooh, this.
Yeah.
After I did it first, then I moved, and then I did it again.
What does that mean?
Not doubting,
Exactly.
not believing what I'm...
Exactly. You're trying to convince investors, but your body says, I'm doubting, I'm not sure.
Yeah, oh my goodness.
The reason why you have so many movements in your body that are not helping you to convince investors is because you're stressed, you're nervous. Are you really sure that Global Karma Network is exactly what you want to do? Let's give a demonstration. Didi, come up on stage.
Oh my goodness.
Didi has never given a presentation yet, but she's going to do it today. Right? So let's give her some encouragement. Come, Didi, join us up stage.
Hi, my name is Didi Wong from Hong Kong. I am here because I want to become a motivational speaker.
How did you feel?
It was so uncomfortable. I was very surprised. It was so fast that I just kind of forgot everything. I just did what I had to do.
In between your smile, you stretch your lips sideways, downwards, tensed eyebrows with tensed forehead. All signs of fear. Very big fear, actually.
Absolute fear. Don't know what to do. Lost. You know, a lot of the negative stuff. I am here because I want to become a motivational speaker.
So you think that with your process of communication, you can help Didi go from being able to say motivational speaker on stage to actually being a motivational speaker? Definitely seems like Didi does have some problems speaking. Even uttering out the words motivational speaking. This is going to be fascinating to watch.
I think the biggest fear would be if I have no reaction from the audience. And if I see people judging me, maybe even the body language, like, who are you? Or just not agreeing with me, that would be pretty hard to take.
Just for a moment, just close your eyes, and I want you to think of a time that you're about to speak and you've got this fear of being misunderstood.
That I'm going to fail.
Yes. What would that be worth to you to get rid of?
It would give me freedom. If I step on stage and I don't care about people misunderstanding or misjudging me, it wouldn't affect me whatsoever, and my speech would be smooth, confident,
Exactly.
and effective.
What's your career dream for in 5 years' time?
That I would have stepped on a stage and experienced at least 10,000 people listening to me, and have standing ovation at the end, loud claps and praises and woos and ahs.
What happens is I'm going to get you to close your eyes and I'm going to take you on a journey, okay, metaphorically, and this is speaking the language of your unconscious mind. So this is going in behind the scenes, and there's a part of you that knows that is your own coach. Nice big deep breath. Yeah? Good. Float back down into the body of Didi. And float back down. When you're ready, open your back, open your eyes. Down your back.
I'm back.
Now, I'm going to share with you what you said before, right, about 30 minutes ago. Do you remember what you said?
No.
Okay. Your thoughts were, I'm going to fail. That's what you were thinking before. So what's that like to hear that back?
It's like it was a different person. Yeah. And I almost don't remember how I would have felt that way.
That was Didi half an hour ago. With the limiting belief and fear. In 5 years, how do you see your future now?
It's unstoppable. It's just unlimited, free, and I can dream as big as I can dream, and it's gonna happen.
So we're starting off today with a negative $6,000 in the bank account, and that's not good.
Yeah, no, it's not ideal.
You have to pay rent this week. How are you going to do that if you don't have the money? Honestly, I don't know what to do here. I just don't know what to do.
That's the worst month we've had in like 2 years. It's all good though.
Yes.
Everything will be just fine.
The energy of money, though, is something that I think I can help you with and make a major shift for you. We create judgments of ourselves and project them onto others.
For sure.
Right? And so what
If you spot it, you got it.
Yeah, and you have this one. You're very judgmental, and you're talking about the system, right? So
because it's like this sort of, I don't have to even go to and say I judge you. It's very safe to judge an entire system.
Right, so you're better at judging the system than individuals.
Right.
Because
I like individuals.
The irony is you want to help them. You have a moral fiber of your thought pattern and your belief system that you want to do business to help others.
Yes.
So I have a philosophy: make a lot of money, help a lot of people, have a lot of fun. Whether it's politics, business, sports, movies, whatever genre you want, you could say it's corrupted by money. Or you could shift your perspective and say, wow, I want to empower all these systems by gaining my wealth. So I now can empower others to empower others with a collective belief of what I truly am passionate about or I believe in.
When you see money, what do you see?
I see my family. I also see politics. I see big business. I've spent a lot of time with money.
Yeah. What's that been like?
It's been pretty unconscious.
So I'm going to ask you to leave the stand position, and I'm going to ask you to go over and be in the money position. So we have somebody across from us named Stan, who has a business. So what do you want to tell Stan that Stan needs to hear and Stan hasn't quite yet heard about you?
It's just potential. It's all I am is potential.
What would you like more from Stan then?
Just to step into responsibility and ownership and making decisions and having the ability to work with the world as it is.
Because how does Stan see the world?
He sees the world as something that shouldn't entirely be trusted.
And money's part of that distrust?
It's a huge part of that distrust. It is the root of that distrust.
So how could you play a positive role in his business?
Except just trust. Just trust.
Anything else Stan needs to hear?
He needs to hear that money does not eradicate what is sacred in the world. It is just money. And that's it.
So what do you think has prevented you from owning the responsibility of paying back your family, the people that are near and dear to you, and honoring them and yourself?
I'm kind of in this moment understanding there's a part of me that wants to be indebted.
So what would it take for you to break that cycle?
I don't know. That's a gnarly cycle. What do you think?
I think you need to bring on a new identity. So how would you describe yourself? 3, 4, 5 words.
Persistent is one of them.
Okay. Under that pretext, heading to see your mother, what would you like to make happen?
I'm committed to not hitting my mom up for money again.
Or, in the unlikely event that you need to,
You tell me. I don't care. Tell me anything. You want me to set up?
You don't get to surf anymore. For the rest of your life.
That's a good one. All right. I don't get to surf anymore if I hit my mama for money.
Stan says something, it frickin' happens. It is the law. There is no in between. Bam! It's on.
I'm agreeing to that.
Okay.
I'm agreeing to that. Shaking on it.
Deal.
Third superpower is about empathy. Feeling what the other person feels and understanding that.
We are connecting not only with our words, with our body language, we are connecting with our hearts. And on the spiritual level, the empathy is a key to it. To be able to be in other people's shoes. What were you missing in your relationship with your father when you were a kid?
The ability just to be joyful and just play around. I asked him about his relationship with his father, and he said it was very, very formal.
What if I'm Stan for a moment, and
Okay.
you are Stan's father?
Okay.
What's his name?
Mike.
Mike.
Yeah.
Imagine you are Mike, and this is Stan,
Uh-huh.
40 years old son.
Right.
What Mike can tell to his son?
Go out and really go out and just have a blast. You know? Go do it.
The relationship between a son and a father, I think, is crucially important. What do you want to hear from your dad that you haven't heard?
There's no specific thing that I need to hear from my dad. Like, I'm proud of you. You've done a good job. I really don't feel like I need to hear that. It would be nice, I guess, to hear acknowledgement for effort.
Do you feel like he's let you down?
I just feel like I can't connect with him in certain ways.
If you were to bypass your conscious mind and go to your unconscious mind, what is it that you would really like to have as a communication and a connection with him that you didn't have?
It would just be thank you.
For what?
Really just waking up every day.
He's your hero, isn't he?
I have not come to that realization before. Perhaps. Yeah, I don't know. You think so?
I think so. I think he played full out in his life with everything he had and everything he didn't have. I think part of you is ready to step into that and carry that torch. When are you going to see him next?
I'll see him this weekend.
What do you want to tell him? From your heart, not your head.
Did you ever talk to Papa like this?
No.
How come? Just wasn't done?
It wasn't done, and it was a more formal relationship than the one that you and I have.
Ours is still pretty formal.
It is.
What do you think of this?
I think this is a fascinating interlude in a life that's full of variables. I think often of words from Shakespeare, such as, I have a rendezvous with death at some deserted palisade. I could go on and on.
Well, Dad, I want to not move off the subject here with you and just say to you, I love you. I appreciate you.
And those are mutual feelings I share.
Love you, Dad.
Did you have a good day at school? Did you play with your friends? Did you eat?
From this place on to there is the imaginary line. It's a scale. The scale is 1 here and 10 over there. 10 with that line over there. 10 is the place where you are the best motivational speaker you can be. 1 is the opposite. Where do you think you are now on that line?
I think I'm a 4.
Well, move to that 4. How do you feel on that 4?
I could go to a 5.
Go to that 5. Experience that feeling. And how can you make that step to a 5? What do you need?
Practice.
Let's envision that this is your audience.
Okay.
How many people are here?
Thousands.
Thousands of people. They all paid how much money to come and see you?
At least $1,000.
At least $1,000 to come and hear your message, right?
Okay.
Cool?
Yes.
Okay, let's see it.
So just do it?
Yeah, just do it.
Good morning, everyone. It is so wonderful to have you, all of you here.
Your elbows do not, so no, you're not a T-Rex. Do this with me.
It's okay not to be perfect.
One more time.
It's okay not to be perfect.
Twice as loud.
It's okay not to be perfect.
Yes.
So right now, you're like this. This is all proper and respectful and great posture. Except being tiny and female, you're going to be even more powerful if you angle a bit. Now, this, we want to detach completely, because even if I had 2 fingers touching, this is going to look like a form of protection. Also, what you're doing really well right now is your head is nice and straight and you're looking straight on, as opposed to what I had seen earlier, which was this. Right? So you're not giving any indication right now that there's stress, pressure, anxiety, fear. Even if inside you're stressed, we're not seeing it. And that is powerful. When you show a high level of respect for yourself, the respect you show to the other person has even more value.
Gotcha.
If you're only showing respect for them and not for yourself, they're not interested.
I feel like I would use this more with a client and somebody I'm mentoring or something, you know. But with my mother, it just feels like I'm being bold and it doesn't feel comfortable.
Your concern is that it will not work well with her. And you are right. Because you've been establishing an imbalanced relationship, you've had it for many, many years. Now we're having you recalibrate it, and that will not be comfortable. This person will want you to go back.
What's the status on calling partners, distributors to sell products on your website?
What's the status of it? I've been doing a lot of emotional work, so that's also made me a little whatever. So managing time has been very difficult, actually.
All right, let's exercise. So you call me. What do you say?
I am creating an online platform and a community where we will basically bring people to our marketplace, and we will help promote the companies that are on our platform.
That's great. Call me when you're ready.
Okay, so...
Because you say will in the future.
Okay.
You don't need to explain everything, that you don't have a website yet, you don't have funds yet. You don't need to say all that. But how can you make it authentic in the position where you are, speaking about your aim and your mission?
I have an online platform where we sell products and services that I'll basically deal with consciousness, and your company...
Blah, blah, blah.
Well, then I don't know. Then tell me. Then go ahead and tell me.
To the point.
What is it?
What's the one thing that you want to achieve from this phone call? I want sales. What do you tell me?
I want to help you sell your
Yeah, exactly. That's what I want to hear. That's the one thing that I want to hear.
All right.
Shall we make some calls?
Oh, God. Here's a t-shirt, dude.
Your goal is to motivate them to call you back with an appointment or to give you an appointment.
Yeah. This is so uncomfortable. I can't even explain to you. Andy, hi. My name is Megan Willett. I am the founder and CEO of a company called Global Karma Network. And I'm wondering if I could set up a meeting with you to discuss this a little bit more. And I know this is an awkward voicemail. And anyways, but when we sit down, I'll be able to have a much better phone call with you, or conversation rather. Take care. Looking forward to talking with you. Bye-bye. God, that was so uncomfortable! Ah! I always have these weird hang-ups and hiccups, and my mind goes blank, and I'm like, wait, where am I? What am I saying? I'm tired of doing this alone. I am really exhausted from trying to create this business plan by myself.
Fourth superpower is about precognition. Being able to predict what will happen in a conversation.
Based on facial reactions, based on emotions that you experience on somebody's face, you're able to foresee what would happen next.
Megan, the aim is that you exercise your negotiation skills. And I'd like you to pick a t-shirt that you'd like to buy and negotiate the best price you can with the vendor here.
Okay, sure.
Good luck.
I have no idea what to say.
How about if I offer you, can you give me a little discount?
I usually don't give any discount. Like, $50?
Yes, I will take that.
$50 is not the best price you can get here.
Okay, I'll get it.
Based on her facial expressions.
Okay, how about I give you 40?
Since the prices outside in the stores, they go, $80, $90.
Yeah, so this would be kind of like a wholesale price.
Yeah, then, I cannot go below than 40 then.
So 40 you can give me?
Yes.
Yes!
Yes.
I love it. Thank you.
Excuse me.
Yeah, hi.
Hi.
How can I help you?
I don't see a price tag on this. All right. I don't know what to say. I'm so sorry, you guys. I really don't know how to do this blink method with this situation. And I'm not kidding around.
Negotiate and get the lowest price he ever sold it for.
Okay, got it.
That's your task.
The main ingredient, about 50% of this, is unrefined raw coconut oil.
And this, how much is it sold?
So one of these is $20.
One of
these should last one person about a month and a half, give or take how much
But
you use
you
it.
could probably give it to me for way less than 20.
Well, I'll give you one for 20. or we can make a deal and you can buy more than one, and I'll give you a discount.
You guys, I don't know what to say. I don't negotiate. I don't negotiate. I just pay prices. I don't negotiate. Like, I'm not kidding around.
For one time only, for like, I would say $10, then I would.
For one of these?
Yeah.
I'll make you a deal. You said you'll buy one for 10. So I'll sell you 2 for 20 or 1 for 15.
So let's just do 1 for 10.
1 for 10.
You can do it.
Here you go.
I love that. Here's 10.
Thank you very much.
And I will look forward to using this. I promise you. Didi, D-I-D-I.
Daniel, and
Got it.
I'm looking forward for the feedback.
Yes, I will. Thank you.
you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Imagine that Megan has to negotiate the minimum commission that she can give to her potential distributor. She can find that out by using precognition. She's going to check the commissions that they're willing to accept and see on their facial reactions what their preference is. And based on that, she can negotiate the minimum commission that will be the best for her and for the other person.
Well, obviously, it looks like we're kind of two peas from the same pod, right? We're all about doing well by doing good. For right now, I'm just going to resell your products. So I'm wondering if a commission of maybe 60% would be a little high, right?
A little high.
All right. So then, okay, back to again. You're going to be taking care of shipments. Maybe thinking like a 30%.
Did you see that reaction on Michelle's face when Megan said about 30%? She was open to 30% or even more.
If you're taking care of a lot of the work, maybe we come down and start at maybe like 15%.
I think like 10 would be really good.
Michelle mentions that 10% would be good for her, with an expression of fear, which means that she's afraid if Megan will accept that.
If it's just kind of sending things my way to kick back 10% would be pretty reasonable.
Okay. But you're going to take it, but I'm going to keep the customer information, right? Mm-hmm. Which is obviously the most valuable info.
Megan accepted a commission of 10%. However, the facial expressions of her client Michelle have shown that she was open for 50% commission. So Megan missed out on 40% commission. That's the power of facial expressions, if you know how to read them. When you're in a conversation and somebody is saying a price to you that you think actually is really a good price, first your face is going to react, but then you think with the rational brain, like, I don't want to show to this person that the price is really good.
Yeah.
But it's too late. If you're really good at reading micro-expressions, you know exactly what the person is feeling before they can even think about it.
What we're doing is selling products and services from companies like yours that are in alignment with being, good on the planet, right? Helping people, helping animals.
Megan is fidgeting and playing with her pen. She's not making an impact on Andy yet, because he's pressing his lips, and also one of his lip corners goes upward in contempt superiority.
Andy, I'm excited to have your company, your product line, be the first that we're going to sell on Global Carbon Network.
Andy is very surprised he's the first one. Megan could actually use being the first one as an advantage, and also speak about being aligned on the same mission. So also here Megan missed out on an opportunity.
I worry about money. I worry about sustaining myself. How much longer can I go on? Because I'm at an emotional breaking point.
The low levels or the low seals of consciousness have such a drag on you or such an effect on you in your life. Let's visualize how you can get into the higher stages of consciousness.
Yes. If you will close your eyes, please. As you continue to access your superpower-ness, you eliminate judgment and fear from all components of thought and creative process, living in the continual moment of now and accessing all that is possible from the core center of your beingness out through thought. It's where you will find your answers. It's where you will find all possibilities. And you are relieved of doubt, and you are relieved of fear. What do you choose in your life?
Very nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you too, Stan.
So I appreciate your time. I know you're a busy man, and I want to just give you a very quick overview on this company and where these came from with me and my involvement and what I was born. My dad's in a wheelchair. I watched that. I watched his life unfold sort of with Western medicine. So
This is a stressful conversation for Stan because you see him sweating, and Dr. Mao is almost expressionless, which doesn't make it easy for Stan.
Would you be interested in introducing these products to your patients?
Well, Stan, first of all, I'm going to say yes because it's, these are, I think, well created. You've done a good job here.
When Dr. Mao says that he is interested, Stan shows a facial expression of hesitation. Why does that happen to Stan? He's judging himself in his mind right now during this conversation.
What are these other pieces of equipment you have?
Good question. So these other pieces of equipment, be nice when they're finally used.
How long ago were these purchased?
These were actually purchased quite a while ago. I mean, it would be nice to have been using them by now, but they're for chocolate.
Okay. So this is for potential new business.
Yes. I've been talking about making that chocolate for 2 years. If the chocolate was out in the marketplace, I'd be making a profit.
When can you do it?
I need to find the right sweetener for it. I wanted to use this non-sugar sweetener. I haven't gotten the taste right on that, and that's really the thing that I need to figure out. It's got to be done by the end of the year. It's got to be finished.
Do you sometimes feel a little nervousness when you're going up in front of the stage?
Absolutely.
All right.
Always.
So here's the thing. I want you to first of all know that you were not born that way. Nobody was born afraid of public speaking. Can you imagine? If people were born afraid of public speaking, nobody would ever change their diaper. Nobody would get fed. So one of the things that's really nice to do when you first walk out on the stage is understand that nobody's expecting you to speak for the first 5 seconds. It feels like an eternity to you as the speaker, but if you just walk out there and soak up the room, just push your energy out into the room, and just cast your eyes softly across the audience and take in some deep breaths, immediately you'll feel better. And then that'll set you up for one of the most important distinctions I can offer you about this. Never, ever, ever tell the audience you're nervous or show the audience you're nervous. Never.
And as I stand here, I am here, standing in front of you, showing you that this is possible. I'm now confident enough to seek more stages. I enjoy more and more being on stage and delivering a message.
I am so honored, truly,
for all of you to take a Sunday afternoon to come here. So I want to do some... It's been a journey that I didn't think I was able to do, and I showed myself up.
If you could talk to me a little bit about feelings, which really connect to your body because feelings are felt. So just have a feeling about Global Karma Network and what feelings surface.
I was screaming in my car driving up the 405. I'm pissed. I am just angry at like all of this. You know, I'm sitting here like, what the am I doing? Like I'm so sick of this bullshit. I'm sick of being alone. I'm sick of sleeping on in other people's homes. What the fuck am I doing here right now?
You've been at points like this before, haven't you? Not this exact point, but I mean the 2 steps forward, the 1 step forward, the 2 steps back.
For sure, yeah.
And do you think that annoyance has played a part in that?
Annoyance has been my reaction to it, and so yeah, and then as I react, and I create that again, and yeah, sure.
So you just shut down. You get so in the moment of the feeling, you actually dumb yourself down, make a choice,
light a joint, smoke a beer, or drink a beer, and light a joint. Yes,
whatever
exactly,
it is.
yeah.
But it's not in your best interest for you to get to point B where you're trying to get,
Right.
is it?
No, it's not at all. No.
Absolutely. And that's what I want to help you be able to do. Look at me. Are you ready to get rid of annoyance?
Yes, please. Oh my God, yes.
What do you feel?
I feel very bizarrely like blissed out. So
okay.
I don't know why I'm not angry with it. I don't understand if I could even feel angry again right now. I feel high and I am completely sober. For like I've not had alcohol or nothing, weed, nothing for a few weeks now. Just I feel lighter.
You would have just lost it with annoyance before and you would have shut down. It's not who you are. You're way more than that. Now you get to be more of yourself. Now you won't stop yourself and get stuck. The annoyance part of doing projects, even uncomfortable ones, you won't let it stop you from progress.
What pisses you off about yourself?
Just being in my head.
Yeah, you're very head-driven.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when you go into the heart, what happens?
Things chill out, get better.
Because the heart, if you think about the word courage, comes from the French coeur, which is heart. That is courage. So, like, you have all of that within you.
So can I do something woo-woo with you?
Sure.
All right, give me your hand. All right, so listen. You are a very strong, powerful man. You've done some kick-ass shit in this lifetime. But you're also extremely defensive when you don't need to be. Like, the defensive side of you is holding you back. Whether I'm talking to you or somebody else, you don't ever, ever, ever have to defend your opinions if you truly believe them. And so I'm just telling you, energetically, like, you have a softness to you that you need to own and build a story around that man. Because you are, I think, still kind of wrestling with yourself energetically, and it's not necessary. You really can relax and get out of that friggin' chatterbox called your head. Like, you will do better if you listen more to your heart. Because that head has no answers, and that heart has no questions.
You're right. Greetings and salutations, everyone.
I am now doing a thing where I wake up, I read some kind of inspirational text. The repetition of doing it again and again, those simple things, is pretty powerful. And then I write a whole bunch of stuff that I am grateful for, some of it as if it's happened, and some of it has. The point is talking to the subconscious mind. Then after that, you read that out loud with some sort of enthusiasm and just emotion behind it, because that's what the subconscious understands. Dear God, gurus, guides, and helpers, thank you for a good night's sleep in this day. Thank you for the strength to attempt authenticity. I will be better off if I ask, how can I help? May my fellow travelers be as well. Thank you for ensuring that. I appreciate the ability to be a good ambassador for the flower essences, the gem and star elixirs. The healing potential they represent is vast. In order to facilitate this, Siddha Flower Essences is cash flow positive and profitable, generating a minimum monthly revenue of $85,000. Everyone related to the business and the products it provides benefits. Customers experience greater physical and emotional health. All the opportunities in the pipeline are much appreciated. Working with like-minded accounts is a great joy. It's fantastic more people are getting access to what the natural channel has to offer in the form of knowledge and products. For all this good and so much more, I give great thanks. I release the word to the law. It is done. So it is. Yes. For me, this has to happen internally. It will then show up externally. I know that to be the case. Amen. Godspeed.
Oh my God.
So now you face the grizzly bear. How is it about your fear of public speaking?
Oh, that's nothing.
Any public you will have in the future will never be more dangerous than a grizzly bear.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
The idea behind chocolate is to take what I'm already doing and put it into chocolate and put herbs in there as well, and just make a product that is, like, we're going to have 4 different ones. One for energy, one for calm, one for focus, and an aphrodisiac one. and it'll be kind of a more fun product, but hopefully it'll still have the vibrational medicine aspect to it.
The other thing in terms of the communication, going out on reaching more people and getting your message out to the world, right?
Right.
How are you going to do that?
That event that I went to on Sunday, that was my first real insight into how to play ball in that arena.
So one of the things that is really important in today's age are the influencers. So what are the things that you can do to explore the influencer opportunities?
Fifth superpower is about unity. Now you understand and feel what the other person feels. You become one, so you can create and make things happen together.
The next step is to get into action and to really do it. So the unity is the experience of being aligned, being together. For example, having a good conversation. This is creating a unity.
Right.
You really connect and you feel that you start mirroring each other, you start having the same thoughts and inspirations. It's like dancing. When you dance, you need a rhythm. So unity is when you dance in the same rhythm.
Didi, what's stopping you? No time.
What else?
Trying to fulfill everybody's expectations as well as my own.
I'm hearing time, expectations, I'm hearing others. How bad do you want this change?
I really want this change.
Claim it. From there? Come on, chica mamacita. Come on. You don't get it from there.
Stand up.
It's gonna... It's gonna happen there. All right, you feel it?
Yes.
What are your absolutely musts in life?
Love, family, and money.
Okay, now you're gonna actually say like you mean it.
Love, family, and money.
Sing!
Good afternoon. My name is Didi Wong. I am delighted to be with you here today.
Good, so good recovery too. And you're gonna see it was a little bit robotic. Let's do it again, soften it like this. And rather than a lot of moving back, it's gonna be 1, 2 maximum.
Good afternoon. My name is Didi Wong, and I am so delighted to be here with you today.
One of the things that's gonna make you a powerful presenter is not being perfect. It's about being more authentic, and that's what we call conversation mode. So who you would be just having a coffee with someone is who you'd be on stage. Same
I love
person,
that. Yeah.
right? And the power of it is that you then get to make mistakes and just recover.
Okay.
I want you to now, in let's say 5 sentences, tell us what really inspires you, as if you're speaking to those 500 people.
Okay. So what we're here to talk about today are my 5 inspirations in life, which is just like dancing.
It is just like dancing.
Global Karma Network is just on hold, or just it's not in my awareness right now. I don't feel like I can make money with it, and so I'm focusing on making money. I'm a good salesperson. I know I am. And so I want to get into sales, marketing, business development, right? But which is funny because I can't develop my own business. I can, but not by myself. Not by myself and not with no money. So I'm going to take my skills and my experience and be of service to whomever and wherever I can be. I really need to have my own place, my own key, my own door, my furniture, my dishes I eat on, my bed. I need to have that again. I need to have some roots grounded in this reality. What I've learned is that Global Karma Network came to me in a dream, and because it came to me in a dream, I thought it was so very real, but it wasn't real. It was a dream.
Hey everybody, I'm Stan DeLand, and I'm going to today share with you what is so special about flower essences and homeopathy. There's a lot of healing modalities, perhaps, and I've tried a lot of those, and I think flower essences and homeopathy are one of those very powerful and unique and special tools because they can do that at a deep level. See all these products behind me here? How did I get involved in this? How did I go from the Marine Corps to homeopathy and flower essences? Really, I feel like it was just fortuitous. You know, just a whole new world of possibilities, really, which is how I think of these remedies.
What are some of the things people tell you that they see that might be different today than when you started the journey?
I'm probably a little bit less defensive.
Great. How's the chocolate launch going?
It's going. It's happening.
Great.
3 years in the making.
You got a product?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Great. Something tangible.
Yeah. Yeah. That's really cool. I can hand you that.
Hey there, I just got to the project site. Looks like some of the framing guys are here working. After working with all of my coaches, when thinking about Global Karma Network, I realized that there was no happiness, no joy, no optimism associated with that. That was not the energy I was feeling. In fact, it was the opposite energy. And that is when I decided maybe I need to actually find what is my passion and pursue that. And that's when I realized I love construction and development and real estate. This is what I want to do. And this is what brings me joy and happiness. And I'm in Los Angeles, one of the best markets to do this in. I've never felt such joy ever in my life working as I do in construction and development. It's wonderful. I've learned about inner communication to actually go within again.
Dee Dee, you tell me that the piano is a form of expression for you and creativity. How can you use the piano as a way to help you find the message that you're meant to deliver to the world?
So as I play, I feel truthful to my expression. So I'm playing whatever I want right now. It's not choreographed, and it's the truth, my authentic self.
What's the message for you to share with the world?
You can do it.
Okay.
Like I have 4 children, you know? People ask me all the time, Dee Dee, how do you do it? I don't think about it. I just do it.
So then you're doing it automatically and intuitively. And are you saying that to break it down, to figure out how it is, that what it is you're doing that's making you successful is the message that you can transmit to others?
Yeah, I want people to know that if you put your mind to it, there's no stopping you. You know, everybody has the same amount of time in life. You know, we all have 24 hours, right? All have 7 days a week. But apply it, you know.
And apply it.
And apply it. Yeah, and apply it.
What does applying it look like?
Applying it looks like daily practice, discipline, putting your mind to what you need to do in action in order to achieve results. I feel like I'm on top of the world right now. I feel like I am ready to conquer anything, and I have the confidence of the world. The fear of failing will not consume me anymore. Now I'm a motivational speaker in the world. I'm an international speaker, and I feel really good saying that. I feel confident in saying that. And I spoke in front of like the world's top thought leaders and the very successful entrepreneurs. I've been on, interviews, TV shows, radio shows. It's just been a whirlwind of success. I'm ready to fly. And I declare today that I have made it in America. Thank you. My name is Dee Dee Wong, and today I want to teach you guys how Mommy has become a successful speaker within 1 year's time. Through coaching, I have learned to let go of the fear, let go of fear of failure. And today I stand in front of you guys while you're really listening to Mommy, and I am proud to be a motivational speaker.
So it looks like Dee Dee mastered her public speaking skills. Stan improved his communication style in such a way that he made more profit, and Megan found a better way to communicate with herself. They all found a way to make a bigger impact in the world. There's a lot that's at stake here, and we don't want any more famines. We don't want any more wars. We want more impact, more positivity. And so, as we close, thank you so much for coming. And remember, the idea of making an impact starts with you. So here we are, 1 year later.
And you agreed that you would go yourself through a transformation.
I did.
What is your transformation that you want to go through? What's your challenge?
Oh, man.
What's your biggest challenge?
think about this. Should I come up with something right now? What is my biggest challenge? My biggest challenge is.
This is about you. What is your personal challenge to make a bigger impact in the world?
You know what? I've thought about this a lot. I think my challenge is, it really has to do with building a sustainable relationship. I think I have a hard time finding someone that I can build a life with and understands the fact that I'm always busy and yeah, I think that's tough. I think it's hard to find someone that sort of sees the world the way I see it and then wants to grow in that same way and is not intimidated by that. Finding that and not feeling like I have to, I guess, give up the idea of finding a sustainable long-term relationship. That's what I came up with.
Let's make an impact on your relationship.
Okay, let's go. Hopefully I'm able to connect and make that impact that you were talking about.
Let's make babies.
One step at a time. We'll see. We'll see. But yes, let's see if we can actually find a sustainable relationship. Yeah, because I've been single for 8 years at this point. So let's see if it's possible.
See you in 1 year at your wedding.
Okay, we'll see. 1 year. Let's go.
Cut.
Oh gosh, that was horrible.
That was hilarious.
Oh, was that hilarious? I felt like I was on The Bachelor. I don't actually need what I just said. What am I?
Thank you for staying and making masterpiece.